So in the last video, I showed you the bug with our data table. If we delete a row, it will stay there. Here's the reason. Look at this line. Here, we're just removing this node from the DOM. In other words, we are removing the TR element from our table. But as you've learned, data table keeps the list of customers internally. So when we go back and search for something in this table, the table is refreshed using that internal list. And of course, we didn't delete our customer from that list. So to fix this, instead of working directly with the DOM, we should remove the corresponding customer from the internal list of our data table. Then we'll tell data table to redraw itself. Now, first of all, we need a reference to our data table. So let's scroll up. Here, when we call the data table function, we can get the result and store it in a variable called table. Now, back in our success callback function, we start with the table. We call the row method. And here we need to pass a reference to the TR. So I'm going to use button.parents of TR here. So we have the row. Then we call the remove method. This will delete the corresponding customer from the internal list maintained by data table. And finally, we call the draw method. And with this, that customer will disappear from the view. So all these methods you see here, like row, remove, and draw, they are part of DataTable API. DataTable has a lot of useful methods and events that you can find on their documentation at datatables.net. Now let's test this. Save, back to the browser, refresh. I'm going to delete Joe Smith. Okay. Now if I search for Joe, it's no longer there.